Creative Rebel, if this found you right now, you are on the precipice of one of the biggest quantum shifts of your life. And the wild part is, your artist heart already knows this. Your spirit is in touch with this. This is what drew you to this video. This is cosmic confirmation that what you're feeling internally is accurate. It is resonant. It is like already here. The light around you is like pressurizing your vessel because it's ready to be made manifest inside of you. And that's actually what manifestation is Kabbalistically. When our outer light becomes our inner light, when our pure potential becomes an embodied expression of that light. It's kind of like acting. And that is what is coming through today, right now. It is literally your alter artist ego that's ready to come online and show you the gaps, the voids, the blocks, the part of your consciousness that's ready to be filled with your raw, pure, resonant confidence, with your creative power, with your magnetism, with your joy, with your play, with your sensuality, with your kind of primal nature. Like, this is who I am. I am worthy. I am ready to take up space. I am here to be on center stage. I'm ready to be seen and recognized and known and loved and revered for the magic that I am, and being a true conduit of source energy, right? I know we're in the midst of Leo season, the divine child of the universe. We're on the threshold of the Lionsgate portal. There's so much being amplified right now, which is what drew your spirit to this message, not only as cosmic confirmation, but support to help you step into this new template, anchor in this new timeline, invoke this new embodiment of you, this new identity that's here to recalibrate your entire reality. And we do it from within. The way the 3D world has taught us is you get this, you have that, you think this way, you feel this way. No. That's not quantum manifestation or quantum healing or quantum creation or even acting. What happens first? We embody that essence internally. The energy, the emotional frequency, the thought forms, the belief patterns, the coding of our DNA, the state of our nervous system. When we tune and hone that to the frequency, to the vibration of the version of us that's living that life, receiving those roles, being on red carpets, traveling the world, going on trips as you want to, having the relationship you want to, the finances you want to, and most importantly, the ease and peace and softness and safety in your heart, mind, body, and nervous system. That's what draws it to us. You're a quantum creator, in case you forgot that. You are a quantum creator. Drop that in the comments below. I am a quantum creator, and that is what your highest self is arranging for you today. To be reminded of this, to invoke this, to activate this in a new way, in a quantum multidimensional way, right here, right now, today. And I want you to tune in now with me. Let's take a deep belly breath in, release a sigh. When I say the word or the phrase or the concept, artist alter ego, what comes to your mind? When I think of an alter ego, I'm like, that's like the baddest, boldest, bravest, most brazen version of me, who does not give a shit what other people think, who does not care what's going on in the 3D or the limitations present or the state of the economy or the state of the industry or whatever. It's like, no, I do what I want when I want. I get what I want when I want. I'm who I want when I want. Like everything, like the vortex of reality spins around me. I'm the sun. Leo. But like, that's what comes to mind when I think of alter ego. And this is what the universe is asking of you now. And maybe you have a little different feeling about it, or reflections, and that's great. Make it attuned to you, to your innermost self, because this is what's actually being called forth. The part of you that needs the most growth to fill the gaps, to actually make the bridge into this new reality. So for me personally, I've struggled a lot with confidence and self-esteem and inner self-worth, and holding that inner value and self-love and just like basking in the magic of me has been part of my, like, the deepest parts of my journey. I have gone to the underworld and back more times than I can count, and I'm still standing. And I think what I'm most proud of is that nothing has stolen my spark, my joie de vivre, my love of life, and my capacity to create anything I want. And let me tell you, you will create everything you want when you do this inner work. So it will be connected actually to your deepest core wounds. Your alter ego has almost dissolved the fear of judgment, the fear of what others think, the fear of being too much, or the shame and guilt, or, oh my gosh, if I'm in my bigness, then it might overshadow someone else. All these things, right? Like all these conditions that we've learned from our families or society or whatever. This is like acting work, baby. This is like I'm in my laboratory and I get to peel off the layers of the onion and all the things, like the world is telling me what I should be. No, this is who I'm being right now. And for some reason, I mean, obviously it's the work of the soma, the body, the somatic body, but what's coming through a lot right now is like this animal work. Like when I think of alter ego, I even have a character in my mind's eye that I've played before, and for now, it's staying private to me. I mean, I've played it publicly, and it's like this one of the most badass characters ever in the canon. And she's like a force of nature. She's a femme fatale. She does what she wants, as she wants, when. Yeah. So I'm being called to evoke and invoke and step into the shoes of this woman, of this queen, of this royalty, of just like this fire. And I feel like my body attuning, I don't know, like a panther or something like that. If you've been to acting school or have taken any acting classes, animal work, the physicality, the plasticus, and, you know, not just the physical movement, but the movement of energy, the movement of emotion, the movement of thought forms, all these things, we work with that. And I speak about this all the time about how actors and people who've gone to acting school actually have the biggest foundation to manifest, because we're creating characters all the time. But that's another video for another time. But I feel it so deeply. So if you don't yet have an actor in your life, or if you're not yet an actor, or you don't want to be an actor, but you're like, I'd like to become a better conscious creator of my reality, get you an actor in your life. Take them out to coffee. Hit subscribe in this space. We're building the ensemble. Like, learn from them. But remember, when we're learning from another, let's show up in our wholeness and say, how can I be a giver first? Because that creates the circular vessel of infinite receiving. So this alter ego is ready to come forth. How can we activate it? How can we identify it? How can we call it forth and help us move into this next iteration of ourselves, this quantum leap, this timeline collapse, this new experience of perceived reality that's begging to come forth for you? And again, doing this in tandem with the Lionsgate portal 8/8 whenever you're watching this Saturday. But the essence, the energy of this message extends beyond time, space, and motion, of course. So what's coming through right now is, number one, going for a walk. I love to go for daily prayer walks, and I usually make them as artist dates. So I encourage you to, number one, go for a walk if you're able to go for a walk. And just pose the question to your artist, to your higher self, to your future artist. Who is my artist alter ego? How do they move? How do they think? How do they breathe? What is their posture like? How do they see the world? What do they think? How do they feel about themselves? How do they feel about possibility? All these things. Number two, once you move through that dialogue, once you gain it, and if you just hear silence, don't worry, you're building a new relationship. So I encourage you to keep asking until you get an intuitive inner knowing, a sensation, a thought. Maybe you get a vision, maybe you hear something, maybe something comes on the radio and it's like, oh, this song is helping me get into it, right? Music is so powerful in that way. Number two, once you have these instructions, I want you to go write them down. So what is a core belief of this artist alter ego? How do they think? What is their emotional home. What is an emotional home? Well, it's a state of our emotional safety, the state of our nervous system we most want to be living, occupying, experiencing. Right now you have an emotional home actually, but maybe it's one you don't want to be experiencing. Maybe it's an emotional home of anxiety, worry, and stress versus joy, magnetism and abundance and freedom, right? And we can reprogram this through things like tapping, through things like breathwork, through things like quantum healing. We get to reprogram, recalibrate, recode this on a cellular level, and then we get to experience it in life. Number 3, once you have the walk and the connection and you've written like 3 core beliefs down, thought forms down, emotional patterns down, right? Like, how does this person feel? I feel confident. I feel powerful. I feel seductive. I feel magnetic. I feel limitless, all these things. I want you to bring it in the body. I want you to bring it in the body. So maybe you get up and do a dance. Maybe you do some breathing. Maybe you do a tap on this channel with me, and then you just start moving as this person. Maybe a certain animal comes to mind. Maybe it's like a lion, or it's a sea otter randomly. Or maybe it's just a beautiful bird that's just like a heron, a blue heron is coming to mind. Maybe that's resonant for someone. That dropped in at 11:11, which is pretty cool. And let's just see what magic unfolds in your life from doing this. What's activated inside of you? Because the inner creates the outer. The inner creates the outer always. And this is exactly what we're doing inside of Healed Artist Summer. If you don't know about it, it's our upcoming 3-part live series full of EFT tapping, breath work, and quantum healing. We're gonna clear stress, shake off stagnation, release and recode outdated energetic and emotional patterns that keep you stuck in looping realities, and awaken your natural artistic radiance. What is that? It's like the state, the vibration, the frequency that attracts all your desired opportunities to you now. It's that softness, it's that freedom, it's that worthiness, it's that confidence, right? When I think about my alter ego, my artist alter ego, it's deeply embedded with the most high activated version of me. And that's what we all want to be living right now. That is what the planet is calling forth from all of us. The new artistic paradigm, the new earth, is being born through you, Creative Rebel. It's not happening outside of you. No one else is going to do this work for you. And I think that's one of the biggest things we need to remember. We're our own, whatever you want to call it, healer, guru, savior, lover, friend, artist. This relationship in here is the most important we will ever have in our whole lives. This and connection to the divine, which is we are a spark of the divine, right? You're like fucking stardust, so that's pretty magnificent. And this is the work we're doing inside of Healed Artist Summer. If you don't yet have a ticket, I encourage you to grab it. It's only $97. It's on early bird sale right now. The standard value price is, well, the value is much more, but the standard investment is $147. There are 3 ARTISTSHIPS, those are scholarships, that are available, so you can get a ticket just for $47. The instructions are below. It's really simple. All you have to do is email impulse@actortoartist.com and just like explore, explain a few things, and yeah, it's a first come first serve thing, so I encourage you to hop onto that. I want this room to be lit up in love. You get a bonus breathwork session all about limitless abundance, so we get to wire it in on a cellular level, mind, body, and nervous system, you know, activate that new template, that new blueprint, that new identity inside of you. And as someone who is not just a professional international actress and a certified EFT tapping, breathwork, Reiki, facilitator, quantum healer, spiritual life coach, I have never found a technique more powerful, more effective, more backed, not just by science, but evidence, like in my own life, but that of my clients, one-on-ones and group experiences. I mean, I have the privilege of working with creative baddies all over the freaking world, from actors to entrepreneurs to visionaries to dreamers to misfits to trailblazers to game changers. And this method is the only one I found that allows you to not just heal from the core on the root level all the way back through your lineage. You know, you're clearing your family line, but it gets to not just bring you back to the present, recalibrate your nervous system, recode your DNA, rewire your brain to the thoughts you want to be thinking, but activate that new timeline, be a conscious creator of your reality, manifest your wildest dreams in the most fun, loving, easeful way. I want this work to be accessible, and there is something so sacred about you investing in yourself, because the moment you do, you create the vessel to receive that light. We're doing it together. Subscribe if you're new here. Let me know how you're gonna step into your alter artist ego, and we're gonna do it together. This whole space, this whole page, I feel so much new energy coming into this space. It's like I'm literally like shaking today. I'm shaking out of excitement, but also this new energy is wanting to come in, and it's requiring me to expand. Please don't think that I also don't do this work every day. I do it every day. I show up in the unknown. I show up on my threshold. I show up on the edge. I show up when I have tears. I show up when I'm shaking. I show up when I literally don't know the next step, because I know that once I attune and intune my mind, body, and nervous system, I tap, I breathe, I get back into the present moment, I find safety within inside of myself, I open myself to miracles. You're not supposed to know the whole way, creative rebel. That is the creator's job. That's the universe's job. Your only job is to create the vessel, the consciousness, the space inside of you to receive. I'm so thankful to have you here. Like this video if it resonates, share it with a friend, because at Actor to Artist, we love the partner, and I'll see you soon. Mwah!